Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you turn off after the intro sequence, so I just wanted to get in fast and tell you that you really want to stick around for this week's show. It's the final episode in the series, and we have a packed show in store for you. I keep getting the feeling we're forgetting something. Oh, shit. Yes, welcome one and all to the Tooting Media Centre. This is SW17 live at 5 to 5 with me, Alan McCann. Celebrity news. Renee Zellweger stunned Hollywood by showing her face at an award ceremony last week, or rather, showing someone else's face, as the once adorable, chubby-cheeked and narrow-eyed actress was completely unrecognisable. Our photo researchers have had a bit of trouble finding photos of the new Renee, as her face is so generic it's indistinguishable from millions of other blondes on the internet. It's probably one of these. But we have created an artist's impression of what she will look like in 10 years' time. Yes, this is the news that distinctive Hollywood cherub Renee has undergone a massive transformation ahead of the filming of her latest movie, Bridget Jones' Diary 3, Fuck It, I'll Get a Facelift, where a lonely singleton decides to save all her Match.com subscription fees and pay for plastic surgery to get the man of her dreams. And from the amount of work Renee has had, it would have been easier to simply become the man of her dreams. Jennifer Grey, star of 80s chick flick and my favourite movie, Dirty Dancing, is said to be ecstatic that her ill-judged and career-destroying nose job might finally fade from the limelight. If you don't remember Jennifer Grey, here's how she originally looked. And here's how she looked after surgery. And here's how she looks now. Now on to more tragic news, and South Africa's football captain Senzo Meyiwa has been shot dead by burglars while trying to protect his girlfriend. This is in the week when Oscar Pistorius was sentenced to 5 years in prison for taking the preemptive action of shooting his girlfriend first. The football star reportedly tried to avoid the bullets, but his instincts as a goalkeeper sadly took over. Tributes have poured in from across the globe, including from his teammates at the Orlando Pirates, where he played. Tooting's own local team, the Rainbow Island All-Stars, send their condolences too. Tragic news. Now on to corporate executive jumping from space. Google's senior vice president Alan Eustace has broken the world record for falling after jumping from 25 miles up. Yep, that's basically like space. And landing safely on the Earth. How did he survive? Well, our researchers tell me that he miraculously landed in a hotel swimming pool, just like in the movies. Yeah, I'm starting to think our researchers are starting to wind down. The stunt was performed without much of the fanfare that surrounded Felix Baumgartner's previous attempt 2 years ago, presumably because Google don't want to give away the secret of how Google Maps get all their aerial photos. On to social media and royal news now. Yes, Her Majesty the Queen has sent her first tweet announcing the opening of a new exhibition at the Science Museum entitled The Information Age. Twitter-savvy BBC News were quick to cover the story and broadcast a selection of reactions from other users, inadvertently including this one, in which a man called Wolfgang Dickface tells her to fuck off. This immediately sparked fears that Wolfgang's tweet was to provoke another war with Germany, and potentially the laborious rewriting of the football chant, 2 world wars and 1 World Cup, doodah, doodah. But palace officials commented that the Queen was quite forgiving, saying that with a name like Dickface, he must have been teased quite a bit when he was growing up. Now, this week's big story is, of course, the news that this is the final episode in the series. We did say right at the start we were going to be running for 13 weeks, and to be fair, given the viewing figures, it's a miracle we've lasted this long. In the past 3 months, we've reported on, and indeed influenced heavily, local, national, global and other events, as was our mandate set out in our unscripted and rather rambling first episode. In episodes 3 and 5, we campaigned tirelessly against Scottish independence, and by episode 8, we reported that we had successfully changed the minds of the Scottish people. And not only that, but we single-handedly harangued Alex Salmond out of office. We've had changes to copyright law for parody works and clampdowns on internet trolling, inspired no doubt by our savage satire and our shameless use of other people's material. Our reporting on the celebrity nude leak event at the Fappening caused so much demand there were 3 more. We reported on the death of comedy legend Joan Rivers, and now her stand-up shows are on Netflix, generating additional revenue for her loved ones. You're welcome. The Ice Bucket Challenge was a minor internet fad until it was widely publicised in the 5th episode of SW17, live at 5 to 5. Now it has generated millions of pounds for charity. Copycat smokers who saw me vaping in episode 4 ditched their Marlboro Lights and raced online for their e-cigarette starter packs. Yes, thanks to the show, millions have avoided the slow and wheezy death from lung cancer and can now spend more time with their children, some of whom may grow up to win a Nobel Prize, credit for which truly belongs to me and this show. We've been an inspiration to other broadcasters too. In episode 6, while making my famous barbershop quartet joke, I used this song clip. God only knows what I'd be without you. And mere weeks later, the BBC released a full-length version of this very song as the flagship promo for their new music division. No need to thank me, BBC, but I see the same old faces on Have I Got News For You, and I do have some free time now. And finally, we are still not at war with Russia, thanks to the bridges built by SW17 live at 5 to 5 and my enormous Russian fan base. After hearing all this, you may be worried what will come to the world when we're not on air anymore. And those fears are completely justified. But it's time for us to take a break, and I for one will be enjoying a lovely holiday in a 4-star hotel in Wimbledon, recharging my batteries in time for the next series, which will begin as soon as this series reaches 1 million hits on YouTube. So get clicking and we will see you in the future.